Yeah. Eat 'em up, yum yum. Eat 'em up, yum yum. Yo, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. It's your boy JC Claus, the hip hop Christmas junkie. Yeah, that's right. Special episode today. You know, for those who've been with us from day one, you already know, and for those that don't, still gotta break it down. Last episode, we do a Christmas joint. Last year was Broadway. Year before that was DJ Bubba, rest in peace. So today, we have our guest today. Allow me to introduce DJ Phyz Ed. Phyz Ed, my man. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it.
Thank you for dressing up for the occasion, man.
I had to, man. I had to. You know, gotta have that Christmas spirit.
Same here.
There you go. See? Oh,
it's my Christmas spirit.
Hey, I'm all right with that one, man. Yeah, you taught me on that one. Yeah, so, man, fam, food. You already know. Food, hey, it's in-house. We got chicken taquitos and rice. Fizz, I asked him what he wanted. He was like, yeah, he's cool with chicken taquitos, so.
Hell yeah, man. Anything chicken. But you got the wok, so that's special.
There you go. Some people don't, man. I had a couple of guests that were like, I don't do wok. I'm like,
I'm all about the wok, man.
No, what do you mean? But yeah, so.
Wait, man. What do you mean by in-house? Like someone made this?
Wifey made this.
Oh, big ups to wifey.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by in-house.
So yeah, that's special.
You can't get any better than home cooked meal.
Not at all.
So
I appreciate that.
Hey, one thing I do gotta say though, fam, is that Phyz Ed is gonna try this right now, and he's basically gonna let us know, because everybody that that tunes in or watches or whatever, they're like, okay, you're eating and everything, but how is it? So, but usually we get out too also. So, man, Fizz, mad respect to you, man. Mad respect to you. Fam, I've known about Phyz Ed. Never got to meet him. I met him on my birthday, July 1st. We were at Escala.
Oh, yeah.
For, The Takeover.
Yep.
Which is done by Master C, Broadway, and MC Breeze.
Yep. Big ups to OG Chino.
And shout out to... Yeah, big ups to OG Chino. Shout out to Jism.
Yeah, he's the one who connected us.
Yeah, I'm hanging out. We're hanging out, and then he was like, Phyz Ed, and I was like, what? Oh shit, Phyz Ed? Man, I remember you, man. The mix show.
Yeah. The
download, Claremont Mudd.
Yeah.
Yo, man, that shit was fucking dope.
I mean, yeah, there was no other show like that out here in the IE.
No. I mean,
they've been doing it there for a minute, but not like how we did it.
No. I remember back, it was a big showcase.
Yeah.
I remember they used to do it.
Yeah.
They used to do it, but not like you guys did. The only other college radio station was Mike N at Claremont. Claremont.
Like LA, they had their college shows.
Yeah.
Riverside had a college show, San Bernardino. But our show was basically out of Claremont, which covered a lot of IE territory. But some people in West Covina got it. Some people in East LA got our show. Depends,
If you went farther out, you actually had a really good...
Yeah. It was like K-Day, how K-Day was back in the day.
Yeah.
It was just in a certain area.
Yeah, it was. But, yeah, man, that shit was dope, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, in the 90s, it started in the early 90s, where, where hip-hop and breaks and beats were just at its height.
I mean, you guys had some artists on there, man.
So between me and Kevin, K-Von.
K-Von, yes,
man,
K-Von.
We brought them beats, man, and we brought artists out here who you never think would even come out here. We broke a lot of, New York artists out here.
Yeah. I mean, I used to listen to that shit like regularly.
Yeah, we were a weekly show.
You guys would switch days though, right?
Yeah, there was some days we switched.
I remember that. So you had to really listen out in order to be able to like catch.
Yeah.
If you were, but
Yeah, but I'm originally from Pomona.
Okay.
So that's where I grew up, born and raised. Went to high school out here, which is right down the street. I went to Gary High. I'm an OG, so I graduated in 92. So I'm like second generation of this, hip hop movement.
Right.
So yeah, man. I always wanted to be on the show, be on the radio, and just break records. Especially local artists.
How'd you actually get involved with that?
Actually, it was funny. I used to work at a record store called Street Beat Records out here. Remember Street Beat?
Yeah.
They started off at the Pomona Swap Meet, and then they ended up across the street, opened up a shop, and I used to buy records from them. And then they had an opening. I was young and just wanted music, and I ended up working there, and that's where I met a lot of people.
Is that how you plugged in with K1?
And that's where Kevin, he would come in and sell his promo records when he first got on the show.
Right.
And I would buy his records. I was like, yo, he would have the records first, for being on radio. So I was like, hey, how can I be a part of that?
Right.
Me and him connected. I told him, hey, dude, I used to listen to KSPC way back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s when the Dust Brothers first started the show.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And then Homicide was on there. Joe Cooley was on there. There was so many, And so I used to record, off my cassette boombox and record them shows. And I was like, how can, that's what got me involved in the DJing.
Yeah.
I was a B-boy at first, along with my cousins. And then I just broke off into DJing and that took off.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that was religious.
Yeah.
I used to fucking listen to, because we didn't have radio stations we had Power 106. Well, actually really wasn't, no? Yeah.
I mean, that era, there was
You had Power 106.
Commercial was barely dabbing into it. They had their mix shows with the Baker Boys and the Friday Night Flavors. The Friday Night Flavors,
that was it. Yeah.
That was it.
But you didn't get the underground. You didn't get
the raw.
No, you didn't.
You did for a minute there, but it wasn't like our show.
Nah, that shit was dope, man. So, you being involved with that and doing that, did you end up taking off to other radio besides that?
Yeah.
I always wondered, seriously, wondered, it was just to me, it was one day it was there and one day it wasn't anymore. Was there any show or anything like that?
No, well, I kind of moved on from it.
Right.
Kevin, he was still doing it. But I moved on because I was touring with Aceyalone.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was involved with Freestyle Fellowship, and Aceyalone solo projects. So I was like the guy behind the scenes and also DJing for filling in for Kilu and them. And so I started touring. So then, I was the first ones to bring the whole Project Blow crew out here, from Mean Green, rest in peace, to AC, to Ab Rude, all them heads, because they had the open mic out there in LA, Project Blow, Good Life, Project Blow. So I was involved with that. I helped release the record.
Right.
I was part of that. I was the guy behind the scenes, getting them records out in cassettes.
Yeah.
Because I was doing mastering for cassettes, so I was doing
Oh, you're doing multitasking, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I went to school to be a recording engineer after high school.
Okay.
So I went to LA Recording Workshop, and I wanted to be an engineer and just work in the studio. Because after DJing, I was like, well, what could you do next?
Besides DJing, you fucked with beats too, right?
I did. I dabbled a little bit. I got some remixes out there and some promo white label stuff.
Right.
Nothing that never really took off, but there were some big artists that I worked with.
Did you fuck with Good Life before it was Project Blow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was Good Life before Project Blow, but that's what introduced me to all them cats.
That shit was small, man.
And so from being out here, I wanted to venture out because it's all right, I did IE.
Right.
Back in my early 20s. And then I was like, just need to, all the from Far Side, Fellowship, Souls, all them cats.
Right.
I heard about the Good Life. So I just started going there every week.
Right.
And then I was like, and then at that time I had a college radio show. So I was like, I would like to break your stuff out here. I would like to bring you guys out here and do shows.
Yeah, that shit went hand in hand then.
And so, it all worked out.
Right.
I introduced, hip hop on another level out here in IE.
Right. Yeah, because it really wasn't out here.
It wasn't out here. No, I had an open mic out here in downtown Pomona.
Okay.
Called, the Basement.
Oh, shit.
And then, in the Vault.
I remember, yeah.
Like my first show I did out here, there was a club called Yesteryears in downtown Pomona. No one knows about. But the first artist who I opened up for was Digital Underground.
Oh.
I met Tupac. Tupac was dancing for Digital at that time.
That's right. He was a dancer for them.
But that was the first hip hop art, like big artist that I got to open up for. So that was exciting.
You know what's crazy though? Think about this though. You fuck with Digital Underground, who, rest in peace, Tupac, but also Shock G.
Yeah.
We no longer have them because. Shock G was a G.
And I saw that whole outfit change with the nose and him, like.
It's crazy.
That tripped me out. I was like, oh, snap.
Everybody thought
it's the same person.
Yeah, everybody thought it was two different people.
No.
So I heard that basically it was Shock's brother. They used to play one or the other when it was performing, because there would be both of them on stage.
Yeah, no. I mean, there was times, yeah.
Right.
But nah, he would like somehow like be Superman and just
switch
come out. Yeah,
that's crazy. So you actually saw.
So I witnessed that
because the longest time people always wondered, like who's who,
Yeah.
And then it came out later that Shock did both.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope, man.
Yeah, but I grew up like from my cousins, as a b-boy.
Right.
I started out when I was like 10.
Breakdancing.
Going to Pomona Fair, go battle some fools, walk around the block with your cardboard.
Yeah.
Go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Studio K?
Yeah, dude, yes.
Studio K?
Yes.
I remember that. that.
Yeah, so like all them cats like Shabadoo and all them like, cats that were in the movies, like I met all them.
Right.
Just from my cousins taking me to these shows. And then I started getting involved in DJing for like city events.
Right.
Start DJing for the mayor, start DJing block parties, start DJing for lowrider shows, because my cousins, they were into lowriders.
Right.
They had the cars. So so growing up Pomona in the hood, that was my escape. So I became an all around like hip hop cat.
Right.
Like with all the elements. I tried to graffiti, I couldn't graffiti. I couldn't do the art, but the DJing is what stuck to me.
That was your forte.
That was my forte, so that's what got me out the hood.
I'm telling
Thank God.
But
these are good, by the way.
See,
thanks,
fam?
wifey.
There you go. See,
so kind of like flat dance, like I love it.
Yeah. So you heard it, fam. I mean, going through what you went through and everything like that, and like I said, at one point, I wondered like what had happened. So after you just started touring, DJing, and everything like that.
Yeah, I started touring. And then I ended up touring with the bigger artists, with the commercial artists.
Right.
Macy Gray.
Oh shit.
So I was her her band assistant and also her DJ along with
you. Dabbled in this shit.
So yeah, but all this happened through underground hip hop, because hip hop was evolving and going into the commercial side.
Right.
There was a lot of R&B artists getting featured on hip hop songs.
Right.
Or hip hop records sampling R&B artists.
Right.
In those times, and so.
Yeah,
that's where I got involved in bringing the hip hop to the commercial side.
Right.
Because I had that ear, and I had the music to blend the two.
Right.
Because hip hop, like it unites everyone, especially when you're rocking on the dance floor
it
or
does.
anywhere.
I think it's pretty much one of the only music that really does bring everybody together. You just have different type of nationalities and everything like. I mean, don't get me wrong, everybody listens to everything, but from being involved with it and seeing it, I've noticed that that you go to some type of event or anything like that, you just see all across just different, and that's dope though, man. That hip hop can actually do that.
Yeah. So it helped me like get the street smarts, and then I got the record label smarts,
right,
from meeting all the record promoters, and I worked for magazines, I worked for the record labels. I was,
You're a pioneer in this shit, Fizz.
I mean,
you're a pioneer.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm in history books.
That's good, man. That's good, man.
I just like to say that.
Yeah.
You know,
You-
I might
you
not
put
be
your-
rich, but I'm rich at heart
Yeah,
with the music.
and you put your mark in it, you know?
Yeah.
You put your mark in it. Because, I mean, yeah, one thing is people know who Phyz Ed is. You know,
I mean,
if you go to OG heads and everything, you talk about it, they know
Yeah.
who you are. You know?
yeah,
That shit goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
So, like you said, may not be in money, but, you
Yeah.
know, at least, you know, people know who
Yeah.
you are and everything like that.
I mean, thanks to my family because they were all involved in music.
Right.
So my family, you know, my uncle, like they were in bands
Right.
that opened up for like the Midnighters, all the oldie, you know,
Right.
groups that were out here,
Right.
that came out of here. So my father, like, he passed down all his records to me, you know,
Right.
and so I would play their backyard parties or the
Yeah.
quinceaneras or
Right.
you know the weddings, and that evolved to just me record collecting.
Nice.
My first record my mom got me, I was probably like 4 years old. I remember it was a Diana Ross record,
I think my
45s.
I remember my first record that I bought was Buying. It was fucking Heatwave Boogie Nights.
Yeah, mine was on the radio.
Yeah.
My Diana Ross.
Diana Ross.
And look, I ended up being on the radio.
Yeah.
Full circle.
And then my second one was Buying was Johnson Crew, Lost in Space.
Ooh, yeah.
I remember that.
Just a jam.
Yeah, that was a shit though, man.
But yeah, so like hip hop, it evolved, and I involved with it. So that's what made me last in this industry.
Right.
You know, because some cats, they don't get it. They just stick to one thing or just dedicate to one thing. Well, I don't mind. But me, I wanted to learn everything. I wanted to learn the music in Mexico. I wanted to learn all the Latin stuff, the African stuff,
Right.
the European type of music,
Right.
you know. And then for me traveling and touring, like that opened me up even more. And then so when I did come back from touring, I ended up actually landing a job at the Beat,
Oh.
92.3 The Beat. And actually,
that you worked with Amanda Lewis, didn't you?
no, yes, I did. Rest in peace
Rest
to her.
in peace, man. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, she was a sweetheart. But
That should like bug me out when
because I did engineering for the station, so I would teach all the live air on air personalities.
Right.
I would teach them the board op
Okay.
since I knew engineering.
Right.
And then from there, since they knew I knew how to DJ, I would DJ all the promo events and high schools, and
So it benefited you.
so yeah.
That's dope.
And then I was already in with magazines, so I had like Rap Sheet or Rap
Right.
Pages that were
Said
out
Rap
back then.
Pages, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
Remember the
Rap-
good old days? Herb
Yeah,
magazine.
Herb magazine. We had
It had a write up in
we had
there.
Paul Stewart. We had Paul Stewart.
Oh, G. Paul, yeah, man, he's the man.
Remember he did Herb magazine.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
part of it too. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
that. It was funny because when he came in, I always thought he was gangster because he used to always wear those locs, and I always thought he was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, but yeah. And I ended up working with Paul,
Yeah.
doing some promotion for him too. So
So yeah, so I've been in this game for a minute, and I started young, so
Right.
which was kind of good. I mean, I started DJing when I was 14.
oh, okay.
I'm 51 now,
Ooh, we're OGs.
and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
So I lasted longer than your
A lot-
kid.
Yeah, a lot of people. Like we were just talking earlier, how a lot of these people are not the same anymore. You know, a lot of people fell off and stuff. And
Yeah.
that's a good thing you didn't, though, man. You stood on top of your thing. What are you doing now? Like, what's going on now? Like, I know you're involved in a lot of music. I was checking out your page, and I was like, oh, he's like clubs and
I'm still, surprisingly, I'm still doing it without doing what I can do on social media. I can't stand social media because it's a different game now.
Right.
I mean, I love it that we can promote our music worldwide,
right.
and we could download apps and do a beat over our phone. Like, that's cool to a point.
2.0, yeah.
You know, we have access to everything.
I always thought, I mean, same with like you, it's just like, it's cool to a point,
Yeah.
you know, but I'm the same way, like,
Yeah.
I only fuck with social media because,
Yeah, because of what
that's
we
where
do.
we're in the day
We're
and age of that,
You know,
you
promote
know?
our show
and then we don't need street teams no more.
No, I miss the street team because I used to do. That's what we used to
Yeah,
do.
I know.
I know
yeah.
you were Matt Pro. I was with Ghetto
Yeah.
Baby, Cali Kings, rest in peace, Frank V.
Frank V, yeah.
So yeah, man, it's not the same anymore, but I do got some good memories, man.
Oh, great memories.
And
oh, yeah, they go a long
I'm
way.
actually even working on a book right now.
Oh, word.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm writing just all the stuff all my adventures and all the
Nice.
stuff that people probably couldn't believe, or stories that people will be like blown away by, because I was there.
Right. No, I'm like you just said. You were there when fucking you saw Shock fucking change into fucking our Humpty change in the shot, you know.
And Tupac dancing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I actually got to meet Tupac too back then, in the Bay.
Yeah.
At Berkeley Square.
Yeah.
And it was cool, man. Cool down to earth cat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were opening up for Raw Fusion.
Oh.
And
Beast.
And he came out and he was like, we were sitting backstage and he was like, hey, nobody got you nothing to drink? And like, nah, we didn't know, you know, we were just like sitting there. He came back with a case of Heineken. He's like, here you guys go. I was like, dope, man. That was a dope moment. But yeah, man. Yeah.
So yeah, so nowadays, you know, it's full circle. There's times, you know, I just want to like give up. Mm-hmm. When I say give up, just step back. But then I'm like, no, you know what? I want to pass it down. I want to pass down this history.
Right.
You know, I want to teach. I want to get some knowledge. I want to tell them how to, you know, work these streets. You know, so that's where I'm at now. I mean, I'm still got them gigs. I still got them weekly gigs. I got some, you know, some stuff that I do downtown LA because I lived out there for a long time.
Right.
I hope fucking, you know, like bring a scene out there.
Right. I mean, like when we were talking on the phone, it was like, I was like, what's your 9 to 5, y'all? DJ's my 9 to 5. I'm like, that is so fucking dope, man. That your 9 to 5 is fucking something that you love doing in music.
True.
You know, and not a lot of us get to have that, you know, that chance of being able to do something like that.
Yeah.
But to be able to get paid, you get that check, you know, and that's dope. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm pretty blessed, you know, be doing what I love.
And what you started with.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yo, Fizz, I just wanted you to come out and hang with us.
Yeah, man.
Eat some food.
This food is bomb.
You know, you know, and just break down and talk about what you do, you know, and that's what I wanted my fans and, you know, our followers to be able to see DJs and producers, you know, how they really are and not an MC or not a singer, you know, because, I mean, that's what our platform is.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it all starts with the DJ.
Yeah. Wouldn't be without, so.
Yeah.
But,
and you know what's funny, though? Tony G and Julio G is the first,
you know, set it out.
That put me on.
Oh, really?
Put me on radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We had Tony on, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That's dope. But he's the Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we got Cool Herc on the east side, but Tony's...
I said the same thing. That's our Cool Herc.
Tony's like, yeah.
That's our Cool Herc,
so
man.
big ups to Tony.
Big up to Tony, man.
And Julio. They were my inspiration.
Good people, man. Really good people.
Besides Baker Boys and, you know, and Kilu and Mark Love and all them old school cats, them LA heads, man.
Right. Hey, like I said, man, just wanted you to come and hang out.
Yeah,
We're going to get into this other part of the show. You know, entertain our audience.
Right.
Fam, you already know it's that part of the show where we go, you know, on to the next part. The interview and everything we do on YouTube. And then we jump over to Instagram where we have the performance. We're about to be blessed right now by DJ Phyz Ed. Do something different. Like we were talking earlier and he said, I don't like to do whatever. I like to go outside the box and like, oh, hey.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So you already know. Hit that link on there. You hit that link. Follow us over to Instagram. If not, type it in. Yeah, man. We about to jump into this right now. So hit like, subscribe, comment. Keep it positive, man. Just keep it positive. Hit that bell. It's your boy JC, the Hip Hop Junkie. Also JC Claus, the Hip Hop Christmas Junkie. Phyz Ed right here. So we're gonna jump into it. One love.
Peace.
So